Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
Yep.
Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Your ass should already be
Subscribe.
Hey.
Subscribe, please.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
All right. And we also thank everybody who's already subscribed to our channel. Those who are returning and coming back and supporting us, we appreciate you and we love you. Thank you so much. We're Trending Topics Podcast. You don't like a topic today, you'll like a topic tomorrow. So just stick with us. And you don't have to drink or smoke too. We have to let you know. That's just one of the things we bring in the beginning for those who do. But if you don't, we love our sober people
come
too.
on that jump. Damn, we got to smoke a drink. You know
no,
what?
We don't.
I'm not messing with them.
Exactly. No. Come hither. We want everybody, okay? Anyway, yeah, we're good. We're good here. What's up, bro? What's going on?
The heat. That's what's going on.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, y'all, it's hot.
Dog, it's just filthy. You can't even breathe.
Yes.
Walk. It's just
very warm.
Trying to cut through the air.
Very warm.
Man.
So, it is what it is. Yeah. I've been trying to avoid putting the air on, for electric bill purposes, but hey, it got to go on when it's too hot.
You got to.
Period.
Because you sitting up in there and you're sweating, it's hot, it's uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just the way it is. You got to cut that air on.
That's right.
At least to cool it down some.
Cool down a little bit.
At least. But y'all drink some water. Stay out the heat. Watch out for these storms, because stuff like this be rolling storms, be rolling in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I know y'all be safe out there because, like I said, tornadoes, all type of stuff come from weather when, especially when the weather just up and down, hits warm, then it hits cold. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, be safe on that, okay? Also, because this episode is kind of leading into this, y'all be safe out there just in general. The 4th of July holiday is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? I'm hearing there's a little sleeper cell action going on out here. I don't know what that's all about.
What?
Sleeper cells. From Iran.
Ha!
That's what they say. That's what they saying. Just be careful. Going and being in large crowds, large groups. Be mindful.
Talking about banners might be walking around with backpacks or whatever.
Maybe
like
that's what they saying, but I don't know. Well, we gonna get into it.
Oh yeah, because I heard they was making sure they checking the train station.
They checking everything, yeah. Because this is a serious time. We serious times we in. Okay, scary times. We done made it to now at this point. Even though, we gonna get into it. Either way, our goal is 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So please find it in your heart. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like that content, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, okay?
Please.
All right, because we going. That's all we going to do.
And it's free to hit that like button.
It is very free. Please support. It's free. Either way. All right, y'all. So, look, we're going to jump right into the topic. Anything you want to say before?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's get rocking.
We about to jump right into the topic. So, we talking about Trump displaying expletives, okay? He definitely gave...
How presidential.
Yeah, he gave a lot in regards to the Iran-Israel versus Israel war. His situation is he tried to display this ceasefire. He wanted this ceasefire so bad. And I think they claim it was implemented, but it clearly was not because they still bombed each other.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one hit a apartment building. I want to say in Israel.
In Israel, yeah. What? Because I know they said they bombed Tel Aviv, so I don't know what Tel Aviv is, but that was in Israel. And then, of course, Iran hits back, and then I think Israel then the United States comes back, hits them.
Well, they intercepted a few of the missiles.
Yeah, they intercepted it.
Uh-huh.
And now, they come back and no. Who hits who? Yeah, it's a lot. It's just a lot. I wish I could just say who hit who. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play something so y'all can know what's happening now. But it was scary a couple days ago, y'all. I'm just saying, I'm like, okay, so Trump claimed
this all happened Saturday night. That's
it
when
did
started.
Saturday night, but he claimed we had 2 weeks. He said, I'm gonna make my decision in 2 weeks on whether we going
please.
Throw something out there. Next thing you know, 2 days come. Here he go, throwing a bomb over there.
Sneak attack.
Or 3 bombs. But he warned them first. So that is what didn't work to the benefit, because basically the whole thing is that Trump and Israel, they want a regime change in Iran. They want the uranium, or they have an issue with the uranium that they use because they feel like they're going to build a nuclear weapon over there. Supposedly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was the whole point of them doing that. Trump got involved just so he could try to do a ceasefire. And the rumor is that Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize like Obama got.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So as long as
it's all about him.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line of this.
Yeah,
he's going to make it about him.
Prime narcissistic traits.
Oh, yeah.
Prime
he wants to be in the middle of it. He wants to be
and
a man.
He is.
He want a statue.
He had nothing. He had nothing to do with this shit. He had nothing to do with it. Like, okay, sure, you an ally, but what reason did you have to join in that, dude? Like, I mean, for real. Like, and then now we scared because we like, well, shit, you done bombed them. Well, how we know what's gonna happen over here now?
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You done put us up in danger. You said
a whole 9/11 all over again.
He said 2 weeks. 2. Okay, and we got and that was 2 days. 2 days, and then go and have a nerve to go on CNN cussing.
And then I don't even think he let nobody know, like his people know.
He didn't, and you know why they want to impeach him. I think the Al Green dude from Texas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Al Green been trying to.
He wanted to impeach him so bad
for a minute
because he didn't even get congressional approval.
No,
but I heard that other presidents, like maybe George Bush, you know, because we had that whole war in Afghanistan and all that. Mm-hmm. I heard they didn't get congressional approval either. That's what I heard. No. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they were saying.
That they just did it.
They did it. They just went and did it without congressional approval. Of course they pissed because, of course, Trump, every move he's making, it looks like he's a dictator. Yeah. You know, like he's like just going against the rules of a president, not doing a chain of command. You know, when you in companies, y'all, you got a chain of command. You know, you don't like your boss, so you want to go above the boss. You like, fuck that. I'm going above the boss. But you can't because, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a rule book here. Mm-hmm. And Trump ain't following it.
He definitely ain't following no rule book.
You know what I'm saying? He's clearly not following the rule.
He don't give a daggone about no rule book.
I think he got a strategy.
Or no congressional.
That part. He don't give a damn about the Congress. Because, yet again, it don't fit the dictator narrative. Because guess what? Xi Jinping, what's his name? He ain't doing that. The North Korean, the dude over North Korea, I don't know if he a dictator to North Korea. I don't know if I don't think they have presidents. I think presidents only over here in the United States. Mm-hmm. But they are dictators. Putin, he a dictator. So he talking to them, hollering at them, and he trying to do what they do.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. He trying to do what they do.
Yeah.
So y'all, we found out. He said, "Oh, it's a ceasefire." I'm telling them, so he think that they listening to him. Ain't gonna be no bombs, even though Israel started the damn war. Oh, because they don't want them to build nuclear weapons that they don't even have over there, from what I'm hearing. And it's kind of sound familiar from when George Bush was in, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta be in Afghanistan."
Yeah.
And, you know, we got to go over there and make sure there's no nuclear weapons, or we got to remove it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the day, they probably really didn't even have it. Okay? So I'm going to play some things just to give y'all a little insight on what the world news is chatting about.
It's always tit for tat, man.
It is. It's foolishness, though, because
who got the bigger nuts?
It's stupid. It is so dumb. And I'm like, y'all got our lives hanging in the balance, and y'all playing with us for real. All right, let's see what's going on here. Here, where is it at? Where I had it to. I saved that sheesh. Here we go. All right, we're going to play. This is the world news, and this is actually Iran reporting on what's happening right now. And then we're going to go on to the American news.
But do you think, just like the Israelis, that the Americans this time have miscalculated who they're up against?
Well, before I answer that question, I do want to take our viewers back to the fact that we're talking about the United States.
the only country on planet Earth that has actually used nuclear weapon to kill hundreds of thousands of people directly, and not to talk of the hundreds of thousands of people who later died because of the result of the poisoning of the nuclear weapon that was used. So the United States used nuclear weapon on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 and killed hundreds. This is the same country now that is trying to protect the entire world from a nuclear-armed Iran. This is the same country that went to Afghanistan and went to Iraq and used depleted uranium to kill people there in the course of the how many years that they were occupying that country and killing innocent people. Let our viewers not forget, the only thing United States knows how to do in all of its history is how to bomb and kill people. Yes, that is sure. The United States has the military capacity to destroy things. Have they won any of the wars that they've initiated? No. They didn't win in Vietnam. They didn't win in Iraq. They didn't win in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, it's such a catastrophic shame that it's not so far away that people might have forgotten. The United States and its entire military literally ran away overnight, evacuating their military bases. And after 20 years or more than 20 years of being in Iraq, of being in Afghanistan and killing people and telling the world that we went to Afghanistan to liberate the women, they literally gave the government back to the same people they claimed they were trying to remove. This is the United States. Yes, they destroyed Afghanistan. Did they win the war? No. The U.S. soldiers had to go back in coffin. They had to lie to the families of the average Americans to come and die for the rich people in the United States. And this is the extension of what we're seeing. So when we ask the question, the United States that is telling the world now that we're trying to prevent a nuclear-armed Iran, what is the history of that United States? Because that provides context. It provides clarity. It helps us navigate this up and down, this rapid fire of information that we're consuming. When we have clarity, when we're grounded in who and the what, like the journalists, when we're confronted with a story, we ask the who, we ask the what, we ask the why, and the timing of it.
So, I mean, and that's the Iranian news. So that's their discussion on their perspective of what's happening right now. And and Iran has made it clear they said they didn't have nuclear weapons several times. But of course, they was adamant. They said they want a regime change over there in Iran. It's like Israel and they've chosen to decide they're going to do what they want to do. And the United States, and now Trump done stuck his nose up in it. You know,
as usual,
doing too much, just involved in shit. You got nothing. Like, why are you even in? And then at the end of the day, who they allies? Because if they allies jump in and start jumping on us, then what?
Well, they don't want to do that though.
I hope not.
They too powerful for that. That's not going.
The United States too powerful.
Oh yeah.
So we more powerful than North Korea and China.
We up there.
We close. I get that.
We up there.
I know we up
Only
there.
up there is us, them, and Russia.
Oh, we don't want no Russia. But he cool with Russia. He cool with Putin, though.
Oh,
from what I know. I don't know. Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I thought he was cool with Putin. Okay. Anyway, I got
People generally don't want no problems with the U.S.
9 times out of 10.
9 out of 10.
And that's probably why Trump is like, I can call this ceasefire. After I throw a bomb over there, once they see the U.S. going to join in, they don't want no smoke. Clearly, I'm sure that's what he's feeling like, but they still did it anyway.
Right.
They still did it anyway. And what did that tell him? We're going to do what we do anyway. We're not worried about your ass.
Right.
Okay? We don't take you seriously, son. Okay? So, I don't know, but they say it's standing so far. The ceasefire is standing thus far. So I got one more clip that I want to play for y'all that displays what's actually happening currently right now. I don't know. It's been a few hours. It's been some hours. So I don't know since then what has changed, but this is news from today. And they're out there and displaying, like, you know, what's the update with the ceasefire.
Even though Iran's military and its nuclear program were badly damaged, people in Iran are saying the fact that they were attacked by the joint force of Israel and the United States and the government is still standing is in itself a kind of victory, Laura.
Richard, as you know, there are all these questions over how much damage was actually done in Iran. Is there a timeline for when we'll know more about that?
And that is why I was hesitating with the first answer. There is people are acting here to take advantage of this moment, to go out in both countries and appreciate the freedom that they have. But there is this lingering fear that there could be more rounds to come, that this is not over yet because of the disputes about how much damage was caused to the Iranian nuclear program by the U.S. and Israeli strikes, and because of this open question about nearly 1,000 pounds, 880 pounds of 60% enriched uranium, which is apparently missing. It is unaccounted for. The Iranians say they removed it before the U.S. strikes, and just a short while ago, President Trump said that he doesn't believe that. He thinks that the strikes were so devastating that the Iranians wouldn't have had time to remove the material, that it would have been dangerous for them to come into contact with this highly enriched uranium, not enriched enough to make a bomb, but enriched enough to potentially make a dirty bomb. And but there are other reports that say that this is still a lingering concern, and so Israelis and Iranians, I think, are taking advantage of this period of calm, not knowing how long it's going to last.
So they chilling in Iran right now. They said it's a calm period, but Trump said he destroyed everything, and they saying they was able to remove, and I believe them. I believe Iran. I believe they were able to remove whatever they needed to remove to continue moving forward with whatever they were trying to accomplish before they got bombed. So Trump didn't really do what he said he did.
Right.
And even with the ceasefire, you didn't really do what you say you did. Okay, so that's the problem, is you looking silly out here. You looking silly. And that's why you was on CNN cussing, because you look silly.
Big dummy.
Like, what's going on? Okay? We don't want no problem. We just want to live our life.
Especially over here.
You know?
I know me. I just want to live my life.
We just want to live.
I'm just so unbothered by it. I'm just like, no.
I was over it.
Y'all killing me.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to chill. Like,
What's going on?
go out, have a good time, eat a little crab legs, come on, watch some Netflix, couple movies. But no, you gotta go out there and be bombing people, and let's just have a good. He only 6 months in his presidency.
That's what I'm saying.
6 months in, and you acting a fool already.
It's giving.
My God.
It's giving child or something. It's giving that. Because how old is he? I mean, I'm thinking, is he in early dementia?
I want to say he's 78.
Yeah, because I'm like, is he playing toy soldiers right now? Like, that's what I want to know. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you got people, MAGA people, he's doing what he has to do. Mm-hmm. And then he's protecting us. Here's the thing. If the war was between Israel and Iran, and Israel got the problem with Iran, and Iran got the problem with Israel, what we got to do with it? We don't. You didn't have to get in it.
No, I don't want to say that, because I really don't. I don't want to say nothing wrong, the wrong thing. But I believe we behind one of them. I'm not sure which one
we're
it is.
allies with Israel.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
and that's part of the reason.
Israel, he's directed Israel not to do stuff. So he's angry at Israel because even though he directed Israel not to do stuff, they ain't listening. Yeah. They said, no, we're going to do it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And because they got the problem, because they claim, and Iran still going to do what they do, because they like, well, Israel started it with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how you going to tell us not to hit back at them when they hit at us? You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the situation. So I don't know, y'all. Please leave in the comments and let us know what y'all feel about what's going on. Like, what was that like? I mean, for me, when I first found out about it and I heard him say he was going to make a decision in 2 weeks, I said, at least, thank God, 2 weeks. I was like, okay, I could do 2 weeks.
Why he got to be the man to make the decision?
I don't know what decision to get in it. The decision to stick his damn big ass nose in the war. What he didn't have to do. He didn't have to do that. Let them people do what they do. Stop messing with that stuff. We not the Middle East. We ain't the Middle East. Let them do their thing. So that's my thing.
Trump is exhausting already. He's just exhausting.
He's doing too much, man. And it's like he's bored. It's like, is it bored being a president? Is it dry? I just want to know.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it ain't. It ain't all other than the travel. You traveling back and forth, got to talk to these people. And, I don't think it's dry because he got plenty to do.
Yeah, and he got plenty of people to talk to.
Yeah, but
he's sticking his nose and shit.
But of course, he knows this may be his last ass, and he want his legacy.
And I could tell that.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That part. Clock that.
Always to be talked about.
Clock that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. Like you said, it's his legacy.
Yeah.
It's like once this all go down, he want to be able to say, I won a Nobel Peace Prize. I stopped this. I did this.
Yeah,
I did that.
Yep.
And I was the best president ever. Just like how he said when they went over there with the bombs, when the U.S. went over there with the bombs, he said, we dropped, that was the best ever. Said for Trump, how he talked.
He's best ever everything.
He's speaking definitive.
I'm the best everything, best ever, done the best.
We
I've
have
done
the
it
best
all.
ever.
We got the biggest, the bomb.
The best ever bombs
that's
that
what he
just
do.
dropped on their ass.
That's what he do.
And we destroyed all of their shit. That's how he put it. Like everything, when he speaks, it's in definitives.
Right.
You know, so it's definitely big. Every time he speaks about something, it's done big.
Yeah, it's big.
And it's weird to me because it's like, why?
We
Why are
got
you
the
so
biggest ever, the biggest parade, the
Yeah.
biggest this, the biggest that,
And it don't be giving that.
large and huge,
It don't be giving that.
everything.
Pick it up, drop it over there. It don't be giving that. It's the same thing with Israel.
And that damn, I'm sorry to get off the top, but
go ahead.
that damn charade was a scam too.
Yeah, I heard you talking about his birthday.
Yeah,
They said it wasn't that many people out there.
yeah, it
for
wasn't
that.
that many people, and he's sitting up there.
Yep.
You know, he wanted, and he said, I heard he was upset because he said I allegedly he said that the troops wasn't marching like they do over Korea. You know, with the.
I mean, but we're not Korea. Why would we be marching like that?
You know, with the high knee joint. He wanted all that.
That's crazy. He should have hollered at your boy, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un, send your soldiers over here for your boy.
The knees wasn't high enough for him. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
it wasn't. Well, and guess what? That's why they practice. You a celebrity, you know how it go. They practice. You should have had some come and practice the high knees for you. Okay? That's how
My bad. I done throw that out there. He a cold Bama, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, y'all. I mean, just let us know how y'all feel about it. I mean, I don't have much more to say in regards to it. I just wanted to kind of report what is happening now because this is a staple, historic moment that we just got thrown into the chat for no reason. The United States, we got thrown into the chat for whatever reason that Trump Gemini ass decided he wanted to throw us in the chat.
Gemini.
No, for real, because I ain't gonna lie. Geminis is, they wild cards, okay? Hence my wife. She's a wild card. They'll throw you in the chat
You just
quickly.
don't know what the hell.
You don't know what the fuck gonna come out their mouth. You don't, or what they gonna do. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared for them because they just, here they go. And then they make one decision. Just like he said, and I was just telling moms this, right? I said, this man said 2 weeks, and in 2 seconds, he decided that in 2 days, he gonna bomb a motherfucker.
Changed, man. He went to sleep, changed
You know what
his
I mean?
mind.
He went to sleep and changed his mind. Just
Like, nah.
and that's crazy
I'm
because
bored. I need action right now.
right now. And it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie. Now, hey, I'm sorry, wife. I gotta say this. But she's like that. Like, she could sit there and say, hey, we're gonna do this. And then literally, now I learned to wait. I learned to just give it.
Yeah, hold fast.
Give it about an hour.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want to do this now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, see, that's why I ain't even make the reservation. That's why I didn't make this decision. Because you will change your mind like that. It just takes nothing. Sorry for y'all Geminis out there. If you Gemini, please let us know. I know, I think Sarah 1053 comment, and I know you watch it, babe. You comment, I think you a Gemini. And if you are, comment on this video and let me know. I think because she did tell me her birthday. Her birthday was not too long ago. And if you are, let me know how you are on your decision making, because I swear that I got the Gemini decision making down. Y'all can make like that. Y'all different from Libras.
I don't know too much about horoscopes.
I
just hear it.
No,
you know
because for me, I got to mull over my decisions first, bro. I can make a decision. If I make a decision, it's because I thought about it over and over again before I made it. I'm not the person who just makes a decision and then quickly changes it because I just don't know. You know
I never change my decision.
Yeah.
When I make a decision, I stand on it, and that's what it is. That's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that's
never
me,
change.
though.
I never switch up or change my mind. Oh no, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Nah. Once I make that decision, that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
That's just me. And I already had thought it through.
Yeah,
So-
but now I think that's a our thing because I feel like we also think first
Oh, and I definitely
heavily
do that.
about our decisions because we see with our sign. I know you're not in astrology, but with our sign, what I learned, we're able to look at both sides of a situation.
Oh, yeah.
So we looking like
I
okay,
do that all the time.
If I do this is gonna happen.
Yeah, this will happen.
But if I do this,
this
is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's the pros and cons.
Yeah.
I'm a pros and cons guy.
Because
I
that's
do
it's a
that.
Libra shit.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
Libra
pros
shit.
and cons
So
guy.
we gonna do this first. And then once we done weighed and we done decided that, okay, this is what's gonna even the scale the most. This is what's gonna be the best decision that ain't gonna have our shit all the way up here or our shit all the way up here. And then we're gonna be like, okay, that's the decision. And then we stick with it.
Right.
Because we done thought about that shit first. Geminis, not so much. Not so much. They
And what birthday is that?
that's so anybody's
what month is
birthday.
that?
That's anybody's birthday, but it's from June. I feel like I want to say it's June. I want to say it's May 23rd to June 22nd or something like that. So if your birthday starts at May 23rd, that should be May Gemini all the way to like June.
I don't know too many
20
birthdays
something.
in June
Yeah.
at all.
And believe me, that's my experience. I swear, all the years, I'm like, yo, every time a decision's made, the chance that decision is changed within the next
It's
couple
about
hours,
95%.
very quick. Yes, it's almost quick. That's why I'd be like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, but I want to do this, and I'd be like, okay, cool, and I just wait. And then next you know what? I just decided I'm gonna do this, and I'm just like, I knew it. I already knew. Don't worry about it. I knew you wanted to change that. It's cool. And then she might change it back. Oh, you know what? That first thing I thought about was cool. And I'm
That would
telling
blow
you,
me.
that would blow you.
That's why I'm glad I'm single for that right now.
No, but that's
Jesus
that's
Christ.
what we dealing with Trump.
Yeah, I know.
Literally he is back and forth. He like, okay, I should do this, but then I'm gonna do this, and then I don't know where I'm gonna do this.
He got nobody in his ear.
Yeah,
he don't have nobody
yeah.
to tell him this is what you need to do, but he's not gonna listen to him.
He needs some
But
guidance.
he needs some more body, a little bit more strong-willed than him to tell him, hey, sit your ass down.
Yeah, because
This is not good. No, don't. No, yes, no, no.
like you not making good decisions.
Yeah.
At all.
He don't have that.
Because one, they make it quick, and then when the quick decisions made, it's not a good decision because they ain't thought about it first. You know what I'm saying? Because he should have really waited those 2 weeks.
Right.
Nigga, don't put out there 2 weeks and then 2 days you done made the decision. Now everybody in the whole world like, yeah, Trump gonna make a decision in 2 weeks, and we chilling for 2 weeks. But guess what? Ain't no 2 weeks because you done already made the decision. Now we sitting back like, damn, well, what's gonna happen with us? That's what happened to us. Thank God that now he tried to correct it with the ceasefire. Unfortunately, I don't know how good that worked.
Well, the other problem is he putting other U.S. people that living over there
Yup, in danger.
in harm's way.
That's
and in
right.
danger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody them U.S. bases that's in danger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? All the contractors that's working over there in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't think that through.
No,
you know?
he didn't. Yeah. He ain't think that through
Especially
at all.
not giving talking about 2 weeks and then all of a sudden doing that. You ain't even let your people prepare.
But
that's over there.
You know what? I'm starting to really believe that Trump don't really think anything through. He is more of an action first guy. Like, do something now and then think about the consequences later type of guy.
Right.
And that's very irresponsible. And I really, truly don't think that it fit for a president. Not even gonna lie. I didn't know. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I knew, but I didn't know because when he was in president, he fooled everybody. Because when he was in 4 years before, he wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah.
He wasn't making reckless decisions.
Nah.
So that's why he got in this time. Because people were like, okay, he was chilling.
He was like, man, I ain't really get to do what I wanted to do.
No, he doing all he want to do. He doing all he want to do now. But y'all, look, that's it. Let us know in the comments what y'all feel, what y'all think. We want to know. Okay, please like, comment, and subscribe if y'all enjoyed this content. It is important to like it at least. Okay, it's free. Please like it at least.
Yeah.
All right. Me and Jay trying to get 1,000 subscribers. All right.
1,000.
We trying to get to 1,000. Help us out. Help us out. Get us there. Get us there. We love y'all. All right. And we ain't going nowhere. All right.
Nowhere.
I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro Jay.
Y'all know that.
Peace.